Despite not getting first control of the point, the NYXL looked dominant on City Center. After recovering from Jun-Soo Chris Choi's double environmental kill, New York regrouped to easily take back the point from Florida. The Excelsior continued targeting Florida's supports in subsequent engagements, winning 3 teamfights in a row to take the map 100 to 40%. Gardens was a total shutout for New York, who took the map 100 to 0. Sunghyung Jonak Bang's smart Ana play allowed him to hit critical sleep darts and grenades to prevent the Mayhem from engaging at their highest potential. Fight after fight, the NYXL were able to secure the first kill to swing the fight in their favor. The map was over quickly, earning New York a 2-0 win on Oasis. On Paris, Jungwoo Saya player Ha's renowned precision on Widowmaker allowed Florida to stave off NYXL's initial attacks. But once Dongju Mano Kim cornered him on Winston, Florida's point A defense crumbled. New York was able to keep the ball rolling onto point B as Mano's primal rage segmenting the opposition. After picking off the Mayhem supports, the Excelsior completed Paris with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in the time bank. New York's 3-3 defense was initially effective, whittling down half of Florida's time bank before giving up the point. The NYXL successfully prevented the Mayhem from snowballing onto point B, breaking up Florida's momentum. Once the Mayhem were stopped once, they couldn't find their stride again. Graviton Eats and self-destructs from Taehong Meko Kim helped the Excelsior keep the point locked down for the remainder of Florida's time bank. After focusing down Florida's main tank, Sungwon Soon Yoon, New York's point B hold became all but inevitable. They took the map on a final score of 2-1. Florida's quick rotation of their bunker to low ground on defense allowed New York to steamroll through their team with minimal efforts. The streets phase was even smoother, entering point B with over 5 minutes in the bank on Kings Row. Florida delayed the Excelsior's onslaught for almost 2 minutes just before point C, but New York ultimately had no trouble completing the map. New York's defense started just as strong as their offense, often ending Florida pushes with early picks. Once Florida swapped from triple DPS to GOATs, Florida managed to take point A in overtime. This repeated on point B, where another early pick onto Mono gave the Mayhem the opportunity to swing the fight in their favor. However, they were unable to push the card to point C, giving New York a 3-2 map win on Kings Row. New York opened Junkertown with an interesting triple tank composition, running Haesong Libero Kim on Genji into Florida's double sniper setup. While initial pushes were lackluster, Libero used his Dragon Blade to eliminate Sangbum, BQB Lee and give New York the edge to take point A. Swapping onto GOATs, the Excelsior took point B handily, but had a harder time on point C. Florida was able to briefly stabilize near the end of the map, but couldn't hold off New York entirely. The Excelsior finished the map with 34 seconds left in the time bank. New York looked unprepared for Florida's offensive Bastion bunker. BQB Symmetra allowed Hyunwoo Hagopen Jo's Bastion take the high ground behind the Excelsior's defense, catching New York completely off guard. Though they held off Florida before point A until overtime, the NYXL failed to secure the map. They also allowed the Mayhem to capture point B, but had a resurgence in the final phase of the map. New York whittled down Florida's time bank to prevent a point C take, winning them the map 3-2.